Okay, now this is part 2 to the hairy mara. What you want to do, what I just did was I just continued with the red body, just making sure that I have a really nice, even body. Because what's going to happen is that's going to show through the deer hair that you're about to add. Now what I want you to do is go all the way down to the hook eye. Okay. And then what we're going to do is just come back to the middle, just kind of build that up a little bit. Now I want you to come about maybe a half of a eye width back. Okay, the next part is a little bit trickier because I actually do not have a hair sticker, but it is doable without one. What you want to do is you want to take white deer body, and what you want to do is you want to pick off, you want to grab a hunk about, when you pinch it together, it's going to be about as big around as a straw. About that big around. So you want a decent hunk, but make sure that you cut it evenly. So just bend it. What you want to do is you want to take it and just bend it against the grain so it kind of sticks out. Okay, and you're going to take your scissors and you're just going to snip that whole bunch just right off. Snip that right off, and then what you do is you have all this hair that you gotta try to hold together. Okay. Now, this is actually kind of an easy part. What you want to do is you're going to take the hair and you're going to pull off the uneven pieces. Try to make everything be as flat as possible. So you got a nice little hump there. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you grab it by the tips, just down here, and make it so it's kind of flat. It's going to show up kind of like this. And you want it like that because what you're going to do is you're going to take what is a dubbing brush or like a small comb of some kind. Now, I made my own dubbing brush, and basically it's a wood dowel, a piece of Velcro, and you super glue the Velcro up on top. And you just take some red thread and wrap it down it. Very simple to use and to make. It's not that hard. And what you do is with that end, you take this, you set this down on the table right here, and you brush through it with the dubbing brush. And what that does is there's these really fine hairs, and it's the undercoat, and you want to take that off. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this bunch of hair and you're going to make it so that the tips are facing out toward the front. So you're going to grab it, you're going to measure it off, and what you want to do is you want to measure it off to where the tips extend a shaft's length past the head, or maybe even a little bit more, because this is going to be the skirt. So I'm going to show you this real quick. What you're going to do, you're going to take it, hold it there, you're going to pinch, you're going to hold it just about right there. You want to take it just a little bit farther off the mirror boot. You're going to pinch it and hold it down on top. Now this is something that you're going to have to do. You have to pull it down real hard. You pull it over and you pull down, and then what you do is you kind of let up a little bit on the tension of your fingers that are holding the hair, but you still keep it on there, so in that way it doesn't fall apart. Then you just wrap it, and you keep your pressure on, but light pressure, and you just keep wrapping it. And what that does is that makes it so it completely surrounds the head. And that's what you want. You want that to completely surround the head, so in that way it's even all the way around. Okay, so you keep your hands on it, you keep your fingers, and then you just gently slide your fingers back gradually, and you just keep making really tight wraps all the way back until you have pretty much the entirety of the deer body completely covered. You can see some of this stuff sticking out. It's not that big of a deal. That is not something you want to worry about, because that's something that you can just trim up really quick. Okay, and then what you're going to do, you're going to go and you're just going to cover it up as much as you can. And one trick I'm going to show you right after the end of this, because it's going to be a three-parter. I'm really going in depth here, but I'm telling you, this is one of the best flies that you're ever going to have. It catches literally everything. So I'm going to break this off for a second, and I'll get you on part 2.